There's a wonderful truth about love that's been attributed to Rumi, but I've also seen it as part of the introduction to A Course in Miracles, where it says, seek not for love, but rather seek to remove from within yourself the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. So if love is part of what we are, part of what we're in and part of, why does love often feel so elusive, hard to come by, as if we somehow have to do something to get it or get it back, prove ourselves worthy to receive it? This quandary that we often find ourselves in is really part and parcel of the human condition. In this wild ride of incarnating from formlessness into form, we all go through a fall from grace. That means we lose contact with the depth of our being as light, as love, as pure awareness, as infinite joy, as Sat Chit Ananda, as it's been termed in Hinduism. And in that, we are completely dependent on our parents, those caring for us for absolutely everything. And if you're a parent, you know what a huge task it is, how much you love your children, and yet it's almost an impossible setup to have to actually be able to give everything perfectly all of the time. Each time we experience our needs not getting met, even in a tiny way, we naturally contract. This is coming from our survival instinct. We contract and we find something to do, some strategy to offset the difficulty. This is brilliant and beautiful, but it's how our existential ego falls out of the state of being in and unified with love and into feeling separate. And in that, we start to feel that the love comes with things that might not feel so good to us, or it comes partially, or it comes when we behave like this, or we keep quiet, or we try harder, or we do something that is pleasing to others. And so pretty soon, that thing we learn to do becomes our way to get love, our brand of personality. And what can so often run our lives is this material that's often unconscious and very compelling, difficult to let go of, because to truly relax the search for love brings up so much vulnerability, brings up the feeling of feeling so vulnerable and really not knowing what to do and feeling very needy. This is part of the work of coming home to the state and the reality and the truth of boundless love, is learning to bring to the light of awareness these occlusions, these habits we learned to try to get love through some particular set of circumstances, some strategy we learned to perform for love, some thing we thought we had to do to be worthy of love based on our history. So all of this is what wants to relax, what wants to be seen and understood for what it is, and for us just to learn how to be here, not doing anything, not fixing anything, not trying to get anything, even love. So I invite you into the exploration, the living inquiry. What's it like for you right now just to be here in love's presence, making no demands, with no strategy? What's it like when you drop the search for love?